You are pissing me off! I give some of you bitches way too many fucking chances! Way too many fucking chances! And this is what I get for being a nice person! But rest a fucking assured, I highly suggest that you don't fucking try me and you don't cross any fucking lines with me. Because yeah, I give people several fucking chances. But once you cross that fucking line, thank you, because now I can be fucking crazy! Like, I will tell people I'm crazy and they won't believe me because I am. I'm genuinely a nice person. Until you try me, bitch! Watch what happens when you fuck with me too many fucking times! Watch, bitch! No, seriously. Let's all take a seat and watch what the fuck happens! Take a seat. Watch what happens. Because some of you bitches are already on thin ice, and once that shit cracks and you fall under, the current isn't taking you down. It's gonna be me! Guys, Maymay's been on some fuck shit recently.
What did he say?
Maymay, is there anything you'd like to say to the audience? Taking that as a no. Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome! If you're not new, you know what fucking time it is, bitch! It's time for the Daily Scrape! I'm not gonna lie, it's been a minute since I've done a Maymay update, so let me fill you in on what this little rascal has been up to. That bitch is crazy. Like, actually clinically insane. I don't know what this bitch is on, but ever since she started getting bigger and started growing, she's been having the zoo-mies, bitch. One of her favorite things to do right now is jump on top of my hanging chair and literally claw her way to the top and then bite the fuck out of it. As you can see, here are some of her chew marks. She also loves to tear the leaves off of the fake vines I have up here. Furthermore, now that Maymay knows how to like jump up onto the counter, another one of her favorite things to do while I'm washing the dishes is once I put the clean dishes on the drain board, that bitch will literally start licking the clean dishes and then I have to rewash them all over again. Also, if you couldn't tell, Maymay has actually been tearing up my fucking blankets. You couldn't really see that well from that angle, but here you go. And yeah, she's still biting holes in my fucking comforter! And I already know by the end of the year that this blanket is probably just gonna be like a ball of yarn. However, I did find a solution to calm her down, because usually to get all of her energy out, we'd play fetch with hair ties, but that stopped fucking working. So now to get all of her energy out, I'll use one of those like cat teaser toys, you know, the ones with like the string attached to that stick. And when we play with that fuck-ass cat toy, Maymay will fly through the air like a fucking trapeze. Like, this is literally a video of us playing this morning. All in all though, once we've exerted out all of her energy and she's no longer on some fuck shit, my baby looks like this. She's so fucking cute. So as I say time and time again, can I be mad at my baby when she looks this fucking cute? Absolutely the fuck not. You guys are actually, you know what? I'm so happy I have all of you for a plethora of reasons. But the main reason at hand here is because you bitches know how to put me in my fucking place. Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, you know what fucking time it is, bitch. It's time for the Daily Scream. As we're all well aware, I posted a video of myself the other day having a mental breakdown. What was that mental breakdown over again? Oh, you guessed it. A fucking man! But that's neither here nor there. The reason why I'm so happy I have all of you and I am so fucking grateful to have all of you is because after I posted my mental breakdown, my comment section turned into this. As you can see, half my comment section is literally just profile pictures of me scream crying. And I would just like to say, if I hop on the internet and ever cry over a fucking man again, please do me a favor and keep up the good fucking work and keep doing what you're currently doing. Because now, whenever I open up my comment section, I can see how fucking stupid I looked crying over a guy. Like, that is so, like, that's so humbling. Like, wow. Like, you guys really, like, you really know how to put a diva in her place. Like, you guys really just knew how to slap my ass back into reality. Because you guys are right. I am a bad bitch. What the fuck do I look like? Like, why am I posting a video of me looking like this onto the internet over a man? Like, seeing your new profile pictures has somehow rewired my brain, and I don't think I'll ever be the same after this. So thank you to everybody for humbling my ass and reminding me who I am. Because I'm not just an average bitch. I'm fucking Spencewuah. So yesterday, I may or may not have posted a video of me having a mental breakdown in my room. If you missed it, here you go. Oh my God! And after I posted
that video. Actually, hold on. Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, no fucking time it is, bitch. It's time for the Daily Scream, yay! Anyways, after I posted that video, half the people in my comment section were actually genuinely concerned about my well-being, so for that, thank you. To answer all your questions, yes, I'm okay. It was just that yesterday was a rough day in Divaville for Miss Wawa. But the other half of people who saw me scream crying into the camera did one of two things. One, they changed their profile pictures. And two, well, people actually tried making a trend out of it, so. Oh, my God! Needless to say, I'm not mad at either of those things happening. I embrace it, truly. However, a lot of people were asking me what happened. And girl, what the fuck do you think happened? A man happened! However, before any of you start jumping down my throat, I'd just like to say that that video was a reaction of me after I was standing on business. Basically, I've been talking to this guy and, okay, wait. Basically, I've been talking to this guy and I just, like, he gives me too many mixed signals. And I just, like, I could not, like, I couldn't put up with it anymore, honestly. So I put my foot down and I was like, hey, this isn't gonna work out, so sorry. And, he played in my face. He fully played in my face. And then he said some other shit and I just like, I had enough. I wasn't mad or crying over him. I was crying over the situation and the time I had wasted and the misplaced trust I had put in this man. I was also crying because I felt stupid for allowing myself to be placed in that type of situation. Needless to say, I'm all right. I definitely needed to scream cry, so that's what you all saw. And after doing that, like, I feel great. So yes, I'm okay, everyone. I actually got a call from my manager and my agent and they were like, hey girl, are you good? We just saw your video and like, you look unwell. So to everyone who checked in on me, first of all, thank you. Second of all, I am A-okay now. Oh my God! I cannot do this anymore! I'm so sick of it! I am sick of the bullshit! Get out of my face! So I received a note on my door from one of my neighbors the other day, and before I even get into what was written on the note, when you see a handwritten note taped to your door, could you all please tell me what the first thing is that runs through your mind? Because for me, the first two thoughts that popped in my head were one, someone is threatening to dox me because they know where I live, and two, this is a ransom letter and somebody kidnapped my kitten May May. Rest assured, it was luckily neither of those things, but hi everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, you know what fucking time it is, bitch! It's time for the Daily Scream! Now, I'm not gonna show you all this letter, but yes, one of my neighbors taped a handwritten note to my door, and I actually felt my heart sink to my asshole. However, after opening the letter and reading it, it was actually one of the sweetest notes I'd ever received in my entire fucking life. It was from my neighbor who was actually on the other side of this wall, but basically he was like, hey, your alarm clock constantly wakes up my wife and I every single morning. Now, I feel like I've mentioned this before, but I'm a very heavy sleeper, so I have a vibrating alarm clock that shakes the fuck out of my bed to make me wake up. But apparently, I didn't know this. When the alarm clock is like shaking the fuck out of my bed, it's also shaking the wall, and that's what's been waking up my neighbors because they can hear the vibration through the wall. And instead of being rude in this letter, which they easily could have been, he was like, I completely understand if you need that to wake up, so I'm willing to call you on the phone or we can just text and like figure out a solution together. Also, in the letter, he apologized to me, even though I was the one waking up him and his wife. He left me his cell phone number in the letter, so I immediately texted him after I was done reading the note, and I was like, I am so sorry, and I actually removed the vibrating portion of the alarm clock from my alarm clock. And then for about, first of all, he responded like right away. Before the next 30 minutes, me and him were having a shit-talking fest about our neighbor upstairs, because I can't even explain this to you guys. My neighbor upstairs has this like heavy-ass bass-boosted sound system, and they use that sound system until like 3 in the fucking morning. So then me and my neighbor were talking shit about them, but luckily, there are still good people in the world, and we had a key. If I ever start liking or talking to a guy again, I politely request that one of you breaks into my apartment and just hits me with a stun gun. Like, put my ass down! Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome! If you're not new, you know what fucking time it is, bitch! It's time for the Daily Scream! Now, I'm not saying that I don't want to find love, because obviously, bitch, I do. Like, I really do! But I also need all of you to know that if I ever get hurt by a guy that I'm talking to ever the fuck again, there are 2 places I will inevitably end up in. 1 being prison, and 2, a fucking psychiatric facility! Because, like, I can't! Why is dating so fucking hard?
no, like, actually, why is it so fucking hard? Not only that, but why is it so draining? It's just like you meet someone, you start talking to them, they lose interest, you lose interest, like, it's just so fucking complicated! Then when it doesn't work out, you find someone new to talk to, and you start that process all over again. Like, bitch, I mean this in the nicest way possible, but I don't want to talk to people anymore. Like, it's just too fucking much for me, okay? And then it's like, oh, great. Now I'm on the search to find someone new to talk to, get to know them, find out their interests. They're gonna ask me about my interests. And then I have to get comfortable enough with them to actually let them in. Bitch, like that's going to give me a stroke. And don't get me wrong, I love getting to know people and talking to new people. It's great. Honestly, it's a lot of fun. But when that shit like fizzles out, it's just like, damn, now we really have to go out here and do this shit all over again! All over again! No. Give me a fucking break, bitch. Again, I heard you, I listened, and I got you, bitches! Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, you know fucking damn it, it's bitch! It's time for the Daily Scream! As many of you may or may not know, you should know by now because I've been drilling it into your heads. I'm going on tour. My tour is called You Know What Fucking Time It Is! I mentioned the other day that I had received several DMs from people telling me that the tickets to my tour were too costly and they couldn't afford it. In response to that, my team and I made a more affordable ticket for general admission that costs $25. But after that, in my head, I was like, girl, you know what we should do, divas? A giveaway! I just wanted to make my tour as accessible to all of you as I can, especially because I know how expensive shit is these days. So again, I chatted with my team, and we're doing a giveaway for 2 VIP passes / tickets. Now let me give you the rundown of the rules for this giveaway. In order to join the giveaway to get those 2 VIP tickets, you have to follow me and also X1 Entertainment on Instagram. You also need to like my Instagram post announcing this giveaway, which by now has already been uploaded to my profile grid. And then lastly, all you have to do is tag 3 of your friends in the comment section on my Instagram post and then share my post to your story. Now, unfortunately, this doesn't cover the cost of travel if you are traveling to the show, but in that same breath, you have the option of choosing which show you want the VIP tickets to go toward. Right now, we only have LA and Brooklyn, New York. I've mentioned this previously, but based on how my first 2 shows go, that's when we're gonna start adding more shows to the tour. Because a lot of people have been asking me in my comments if I could go to different parts of the US, and the answer is yes, I want to, but that fully depends on you guys. Now, the giveaway is from today to January 21st at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know I've already given you all the rules, but I've also listed the rules in the Instagram caption of the giveaway. But again, I really just want all of you to know how much I appreciate and fucking love all of you. And this giveaway isn't sponsored, by the way. Like, we're literally giving out 2 VIP tickets because I love you guys and I want to fucking see you. And that's why whenever you guys DM me or comment something, I listen to what you say and I go to my team because I want to make this show as accessible to all of you as I can. So if you don't have the means to purchase a ticket, I understand. But at least now you all have an opportunity to win 2 free VIP tickets. If you want to purchase tickets, the link to that is still in my bio. But again, if I don't see you bitches, I will be breaking into every single one of your homes and performing live in your living rooms. I'm not joking. You're gonna think it's a robber or a home intruder? No, bitch, it's me. It's Spencewuah. Yup! And that is what I get for saying, my man, so fucking loud! Hey everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, you know what fucking time it is, bitch! Oh, it's time for the Daily Scream! New fucking rule I'm abiding by. I refuse to tell anybody anything about anyone I am talking to. The day you find out that I'm dating someone is the day you receive my wedding invitation in the mail. Because call it Merlin's Law, call it a jinx, but whenever, literally whenever I have opened my big fat fucking mouth about a guy that I'm talking to, I could literally be telling my bestest fucking friend in the whole wide world about a guy I'm talking to, and they'll be the only person I tell. And the second I tell them, the second the sound waves from my vocal cords reaches their ears, everything goes to shit! Not to mention, things usually go to shit when I'm telling my friends something good about the guy that I'm talking to. Do you know how embarrassing that is? That's also another big reason why I won't be telling anyone anything about the guys that I'm talking to, because the minute it goes bad or we're not talking anymore, suddenly everybody's asking me for updates. They're like, so how are you and so doing? Oh my god, do you know how embarrassing that is? Having to inform every single bitch you told about the guy that you're talking to that it didn't work out. Like, the amount of times I've actually had to do that, like the amount of times my friends have asked me for updates on guys and I've had to stand there and be like, well, that's so embarrassing! Like, the idea of telling my friends, oh yeah, by the way, I got played again. Yeah, no, taking that right off the bingo card for 2024. So let it be known, if I ever start talking to a guy, and when I say ever, I mean ever, nobody's gonna know shit about him until my wedding. Like, I want people to get this wedding invitation and be like, wait, Spencer's been in a relationship for the past 5 years? Yeah, I have! And you know what? I didn't tell anybody for the sake of my own sanity. Stop playing fucking games with me, bitch! I swear, no! Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, you know what fucking time it is, bitch! It is time for the, it's time for the Daily Scream! This is just an announcement in general, so what I'm about to say isn't for any singular person in particular, but if you're talking to me, dating me, or whatever, your actions need to match your fucking words! You cannot tell me, oh, I like you, or oh, I really like talking to you, and then fall off the face of the fucking earth. Like, you just told me you liked me, but now what am I supposed to fucking think? Also, like, this has been getting on my nerves. Like, I feel like a rabid fucking animal. But to say you like me and then follow up that statement by acting like you don't fucking like me is crazy, bitch. Like, I'm sorry I thought you liked me because you told me that you liked me and also acted like you liked me. Bitch, what? Like, please make up your fucking mind, bitch! Actually, now that we're on the topic, if you're the type of guy who's like, I don't want to come off too strong too quick, so I'm gonna pull away. Bitch, you already did! You already did! You can't just spend weeks talking to somebody nonstop just to be like, wait, I don't want to come off too strong. Let me pull out of this one. Bitch, get a fucking grip! Because if you expect me to sit here and wait around for your ass, you, my friend, are rudely mistaken. Bitch, I heard you guys, I listened, and I got you! Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, you know what fucking time it is, bitch! It's time for the Daily Scream! As many of you may or may not know, I'm going on tour in March, and as of right now, we have 2 dates, one in Los Angeles and one in Brooklyn, New York. Now, I've received a lot of DMs from people telling me that they wish they could come to the show, but the tickets were just too expensive for them. I even had some of my friends reach out to me from back home, and they were like, hey girl, we really want to see you on tour, but like, we can't afford this. And to that I say, girl, I heard you, I want to see you, and I got you. I had a meeting with my team and also the touring company that's helping me put the show together, and we've added an additional, more affordable ticket option for everybody. The new ticket is a general admission ticket. It's $25, and I just really wanted to make my tour more accessible for all of you because I know how expensive shit is these days. And just so you all know, the general admission ticket is just to see the show itself. I already have a video pinned on my TikTok account explaining all the tickets and their perks, and the reason the tickets we had set up were that expensive was because of all the perks that were included with those tickets. But now we've just made a ticket for general admission if you just want to come in and see the show. However, I really, like, when I say I want to see you guys, I really fucking mean it. So when I got DMs from all of you being like, hey Diva, like, these are way too expensive for me to buy, I was like, say less, bitch, let's fix this. Also, a lot of people have been asking me if LA and Brooklyn are the only 2 places I'll be visiting on tour, and to be honest, that answer is entirely up to you guys. I would love to travel to other states and cities because I really want to see you bitches, but right now, depending on how well the ticket sales go for LA and Brooklyn, that's how we'll be able to gauge if I can travel to other cities as well. Again, if you want to come to my show, the link to tickets are in my bio, and I swear to God, if I don't see each and every one of your beautiful fucking faces at my show, I will be breaking into each and every one of your homes, and I will be performing live in your living room. Thank you! To the people who told me on a sidewalk 2 nights ago that they were gonna cancel me, please don't! I am so sorry. Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, you know what fucking time it is, bitch! It's time for the Daily Scream. I need to give you all the, oh my God. Where do I even begin? So a few nights ago, I found out that one of my close friends passed their nursing finals. So me and a whole bunch of my other friends were like, let's go out and drink to celebrate. We go out to drink, we're having a really good time, but at one point my friends were getting really upset with me because whenever I drink, I turn into chatty fucking Kathy. Like, I literally will not shut the fuck up. I will talk to a stranger about anything for hours on end. I would also like to preface this by saying that I didn't black out, but there are bits and pieces of the night that are for sure missing from my memory, okay? Lo and behold, I'm talking to fucking everybody and their mother, and my friends are like, hey, Spencer, we love you to pieces, but you gotta stop doing this. Like, we're trying to leave, and like, we can't keep stopping for you. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, sorry guys, I get it, don't worry. No, I don't remember this happening. My friends had to tell me that this happened. We make it outside on the sidewalk. I'm walking with my friends, and a guy and a girl, they see me, and they're like, oh my God, Spencewuah, we love you! I didn't hear them, okay? Like, I literally did not hear them at all. I was too focused on not stumbling and face planting into the sidewalk. So when they said that they loved me, mind you, like, they were like right next to me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't even look in their general direction. I walked right past them. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. As I walked past them, do you want to know what they said to me? Fine, fuck you, bitch. You're still cancelable. Whoa, hold on, please. No, like, I was not, like, nobody was home. Guys, I'm not a bitch. Like, I'm not a mean fucking bitch. Like, I literally was talking to so many people throughout the night. I don't know, like, I literally did not hear these people. I literally was so focused on not face planting into the ground. But after they said I love you and I walked right past them, that's, I guess, like, the flip just switched in their brains and they were like, fuck this stupid fucking twink. But hey guys, if you're like seeing this video, to paraphrase Britney Spears, please don't fucking hold it against me. All right, bitches, it's Friday, so it's time for your weekly May updates. May, is there anything you'd like to say to the audience? Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome! If you're not new, you know what fucking time it is, bitch! It's time for the Daily Scream! May and I, we're currently going through it. I don't know if it's because she's going through puberty or some switch flipped in her brain that turned her into a fucking gremlin, but recently she's been trying it with me, and I've had to whip out my big boy voice. Because in the past, whenever I was like, no, that would work. But since that doesn't work anymore, now I have to be like this. No! Now on camera, she seems like a sweetheart, but for the past fucking week, she's actually been on one. To start off, she's actually destroyed every single roll of toilet paper that I have in my bathroom. Like every single morning I wake up and when I go into the bathroom, half the toilet paper roll is gone because she's torn it to shreds. And to make matters even worse, I keep extra rolls of toilet paper next to my toilet, and she's also taken it upon herself to tear those ones to shreds too. So now I have to hide the fucking toilet paper. Like, it's insane. May's also started doing this thing where she'll lay on top of me or like directly next to me. But if I move or like try to pet her, she'll bite the living fuck out of me, and it makes no fucking sense because she decided to lay next to me. But when I decide to move or I decide to be a good mom and pet her, suddenly she wants to bite chunks out of my fucking hand. And on top of that, she no longer just bites my toes in the morning to wake me up. This bitch will fully crawl under the covers and start biting any flesh of skin she can find. My calves, my knees, my feet, my hands, my arms. She actually tore the nose ring out of my nose the other day, like biting my nose to wake me up. Who does that? But all in all, when she's asleep and like not attacking me, she looks really cute. So like, has she been pissing me off? Yeah. But does she make up for being a little bitch with her cuteness factor? Also, yeah. So, yeah. May, yeah, I'm embarrassing you online. You better get your shit together. Bye, guys.
I am done! I am done! I am gonna be celibate and I am joining a nunnery, bitch! Do you wanna know how bad a man stressed me out this morning? I got stressed. I'm gonna like, literally, it's comical. I got stressed out by a man so bad this morning that I went to the LA Zoo. Like, this man got on my nerves so much that I threw on my Ugg boots, some sweats, and a hoodie, got in my car, and drove to the LA Zoo. Bitch, you have, oh my god. Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome! If you're not, you know what fucking time it is, fucking bitch! It's time for the Daily Scream! I need to like set the scene for you because oh my fucking god. I don't know how to read someone's tone over text. Like sometimes I genuinely like I can't tell if you're being serious, fucking around, joking around. I need to hear the tone in your voice to know where we're at right now. Anyways, this guy, oh my god. This guy was messaging me, alright? I thought he was doing a bit. Like I genuinely like I thought he was doing a bit. And I thought he was doing a bit because he was saying shit and then being like, haha. So I was like, oh okay, so this is a bit. Let me like join in. I send a message thinking like, LOL, like I'm really hoping we're fucking joking around right now. And suddenly the tables just turned. I was just going off of what he was saying to me, right? And you know what? Like miscommunication happens. Like I get it. So I'm like trying to explain to this guy over iMessage like, hey, like I genuinely like I thought this was a bit. I feel like there's a lot of miscommunication happening over text. He left me on red. So I literally in my head I was like, what the fuck do I do? Like what do I do? Like I can't like I cannot stay inside. Like no. So I went to the fucking zoo. Like I had to do something. So here are some pictures from the zoo that I took this morning. There's a baby goat, a giraffe, an elephant, some flamingos. Today was a low. Today I reached a new low. I can't like damn. I don't know if the universe, oh my, what is that? Oh, I don't know if the universe was finally like, yeah, that bitch has been through enough. Let's give this bitch a break. But recently, knock on wood, but my life's been pretty good. Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, you know what fucking time it is, bitch. It's time for the Daily Scream, diva. First and foremost, yesterday I applied for a passport for the first time in my life. I'm getting a passport because my friend got me tickets to the Taylor Swift Eras tour, but the tickets are for her show in the United Kingdom. So I'm gonna go take a trip to the Brits where they have beans and toast. But honestly, wait, the reason like I feel like my life I guess has been so good is I have dipped my toes in the dating pool. I'm talking to, wait, for the first time like in a very long time, I am talking to guys and they don't have social media. Like they don't have social media. And before anyone says anything, I actually am a little bit cuckoo because I did reverse image search all of their faces. I did go down a slight rabbit hole of internet stalking, but that's because I have to. Like I have to. When I'm talking to somebody and they tell me they don't have social media, there are two thoughts that go through my head. Either this man is being
serious, or he doesn't want me knowing that he knows who I am. And it's just a precautionary thing on my end, but all the guys I'm talking to don't have social media! Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, I've always felt that like, because I do social media, there's always gonna be that like parasocial relationship, if that makes any sense, in terms of like, there have been times where I'm talking to guys and they look at my social media, and because they're looking at my social media, they think they're getting to know me, but they don't know me personally. They know me through my platforms, and it kind of just like causes like an imbalance of like authentically getting to know me. But let's just say, life's been pretty good. The universe heard me! The universe heard my cry! If you're an old man named Gerardo and you work at the Hollywood post office, I love you! Wait, before I get into this, I've been seeing a lot of people commenting saying that they missed the intro to my daily screams. I'm sorry, I just haven't been doing them, so hi everyone, if you're new, welcome! If you're not new, you know what fucking time it is, bitch! It's time for the daily scream. Okay, so today I went to the post office because I'm applying for a passport because my friend is selling me Taylor Swift Eras Tour tickets, but here's the gag. The tickets that he's selling me are for the UK. So yeah, I did apply for a passport so I could fly to the United Kingdom and see Taylor Swift perform live, okay? And you would do it too! But that's besides the point. The man who was helping me, his name was Gerardo. Very nice man, like so nice. But here's why, oh my god. This is why I have not given up on humanity. I did not know that when you are applying for a passport, they take your birth certificate. So when I gave him my birth certificate and my ID and he only gave me my ID back, I was like, wait, where's my birth certificate? And he was like, oh, we have to send that out. And I was like, wait, can't you just like send a copy of it? And he was like, no, unfortunately, like we need to send the original documentation to the passport agency so they can verify that it's real. Now this made me a little anxious, okay? I'm giving my birth certificate away to a random postal worker. He then goes on to tell me that I'm not gonna get my original birth certificate back for the next like 3 to 4 months. And I guess he could just tell that it was making me anxious. Like he could tell that I was uneasy with the idea of just giving my birth certificate away and then not having it for months. So he opens up, oh my god, he opens up like that glass window, right? He grabs my hand and he goes, hey, it's gonna be okay. Like, sometimes that's really, like, I'm sorry, I'm about to cry. Like, sometimes that's really, like, all you need. I'm gonna cry. Like, that's literally sometimes that is all you need to hear. And he was like, it's custom. Everybody has to do it. If you don't get your birth certificate back, do not worry. That is why there's a number right here. You can call them. You can also track it. He was like, take a deep breath. You're gonna be fine. He was like, I can see that this is your first time applying for a passport. Just know that you're in good hands. Like, Gerardo, why did you do this to me? Like, he was so fucking amazing. Like, I just had to come on here and talk about him because he actually like made my day. Thank you, Gerardo. Yesterday, I gave all of you some updates on my kitten May May. But now I need you bitches to stick around because it's time for some Spencewuah update. First of all, mentally, I feel drained. But that's because I did not come to fuck around this year. Last year we had fun, we had a key, we had giggles, but this year I am stomping, dancing, and standing on business. Let me tell you what Spencewuah has been up to. First and foremost, I have a lot of projects I've been working on that I'm like not allowed to talk about. But to give you a hint on one of those projects, let's just say that it sounds like releasing Urch. Secondly, I've been posting on YouTube more frequently because don't get me wrong, I love TikTok, but the ads on here are getting like a little too much for me. Next up, I'm going on tour. Links to the tour are in my bio. I'm gonna be talking to you guys, doing stand-up, a little Q&A, we can have a key, but I am not playing around with you bitches. If I don't see you guys at my tour, I will be breaking into all of your homes and performing live in your living room. Honestly, the main reason I'm going on tour is because I want to see you guys. And I mean, yes, it's nice visiting new places, but you guys are honestly the reason I'm doing this. And I just want to see all of you. Lastly, I've thrown myself in the dating pool. I have been talking to guys. And yes, it's been terrifying, but I am sick and tired of waiting for a man to show up into my life. I realized that if I want something, I just have to go out and do it myself. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I want a boyfriend in 2024, so come hell or high water, I'm getting one. And for all of you bitches that are like, no, you have to let love come to you. It'll only come if you're not looking. Bitch, I am done playing hide and seek. This is how I'm treating love right now. Hey, I'm over here. See, I'm not searching for it. I'm also not looking for it. But in that same breath, I am letting that bitch know where I am. But yes, that's been my life recently, and thank you to everyone who's been asking me about it. Because at the end of the day, when I feel like my life is going to shit, the only real thing that gets me through it is knowing that I have you guys. And I always get DMs from people telling me that I've gotten them through a really tough period in their life. And I think it's important that you all know that you do the same exact thing for me. I found that a majority of you care more about my kitten May May's well-being than you care of my own. So, hey bitches. I'd like to share some May May updates with all of you. Ever since I got got back home from the holidays, me and May have actually been inseparable. For example, last night I went out to go see that new Wonka movie. Side note, like, whoa. That movie, there were moments where I was like interested, but aside from that, I actually feel like that movie stole 116 minutes of my life from me that I'll never get back. Like it was, but it was also like, it's like I'm not joking, this was literally me watching the movie. Just your Anyways, back on track. When I got back home from the movie theater, May was waiting for me by the door. I feel like me not being here made her want to be around me 10 times more, because even when I'm going to sleep now, May crawls under the covers and like actually snuggles up next to She'll snuggle up next to my chest. She still bites the fuck out of my toes. She woke me up this morning by biting my toes and scratching my hand. And she has. She's been a little bit of a menace. I've actually had to replace like 3 rolls of toilet paper now because she'll go into the bathroom and just claw the fuck out of it. But it's okay. It's okay, because May's still my little baby. And I'm not even joking. Today I was laying in my bed and she dug one of her claws into my robe so I wouldn't get up and shower because she wanted to sleep next to me. That's my baby. But yeah, there are your May updates. Oh, and how am I doing? Yeah, I'm doing fucking great, thanks. I don't know how I like forgot to tell you guys this, but I fully got kicked out of a bar while I was visiting my family and friends back home. And like, I need to explain because it's actually fucking crazy. So me and my friends, we go to this bar, right? We were having a lot of fun. Like I was having a key and the DJ who was playing the music at this bar, he was on this stage, but like there was enough room on the stage for people to dance in front of the DJ. So my friends, they hop on stage, they start dancing and they're like, Spencer, get up here. So I try to go up on the stage and the security guard is like, you can't do that. And in my head, I was like, oh, like I'm not allowed to get up on the stage the way I was going. So I walk over to him and I'm like, can I go dance with my friends on the stage? Mind you, my friends were right next to the security guard being like, can you please let him up here? And the security guard was like, no, we're only letting girls up here. Okay, fine. I don't care. That's fine. If you only want girls dancing up on the stage, I'm not gonna fight you on this. But then I looked at him and I was like, hey, these are my girlfriends. I don't want to disturb you. I know you're just doing your job. Can I just stand behind you so I can watch my friends and make sure they're okay? This man then looks at me and goes, since you want to be a problem, I'm gonna give you 2 options here. First option is I can get security to escort you out of the building. Second option is you leave on your own. Bitch, what? Like, what? Where did that come from? Bitch, I was standing there like, I was so just like over it at this point because I was like, okay, like clearly there's a little bit of animosity here. Don't know why. And I end up just being like, okay, where's the exit? I'll leave on my own. So I end up walking out. My friends leave with me. But here's the kicker. After I get kicked out of the bar, a whole bunch of people like on the sidewalk recognize me. And they were like, what the hell were you doing in that bar? And I was like, oh, me and my friends were just dancing there, but it doesn't even matter anymore because I got kicked out. And they were like, we're not surprised. That bar is notorious for just kicking out gay people. And I was like, wait, what? Like, what? And they were all just like, yeah, we don't go here anymore because whenever we bring our gay friends, they get kicked out. That said enough for me. You'll get 1 star from me, babe. 1 star. Last night was New Year's, so first of all, if you had a New Year's kiss when the ball dropped, fuck you! Because my New Year's kiss was a handle of tequila. However, with the topic of New Year's, I wanted to share my New Year's resolution with all of you. And my New Year's resolution is to stop worrying about shit that hasn't fucking happened. Because I'll admit it, I'm definitely a dweller. Like, I'm the type of person where if something bad happens, oh, bitch, it consumes me. I literally, like, I can't stop thinking about it. There's nothing I can do to get it off my mind. And the main thing I've noticed is like, I don't even dwell on the situation itself. I'll dwell on like the what ifs. Like, what if this happens or that happens? Like, why am I giving myself an anxiety attack over a scenario I just made up in my head? I was literally texting somebody the other day and I like read the conversation wrong and I accidentally upset this person and I started spiraling. I mean, like, I sent them an apology, but I cannot tell you the amount of time I spent sitting on my couch being like, what if they think this about me? What if they don't respond? What if they never respond to that text? What if I just blew it and I'm never gonna talk to this person again? Like, that's so devastating. Like, immediately my brain starts making all these fake fucking scenarios and then I start feeling the anxiety and emotions as if like that was actually happening when it isn't. Like, I just think I made it up in my head. Like, literally, that's it. Like, why am I going to sit here, make up these fake scenarios in my head? Meanwhile, when this person messaged me back, they were like, stop worrying, it's okay, like, I understand your point of view now. Meanwhile, the night before I was giving myself a fucking panic attack for no goddamn reason. So honestly, I hate to fucking say it, but this year, my motto for 2024 is YOLO, bitches. You only live once, and I'm not spending the time I have on this earth worrying about shit that I made up in my head that isn't even real.